It's my favorite thing when I have to refer to my paper to make sure I get all of the accolades correctly for a guest. So here he is, the soul, the backbone of this Colts defense, a 3-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro D tackle, entering, I cannot believe we're celebrating 10 years in the NFL, 6 as a Colt. DeForest Buckner, how are you? What does that feel like?
It feels great. I mean, I still feel young, even though I get all these crazy comments about being Unc or, the father of the defense or whatever it is. But, I mean, I still feel young. I feel great.
Can you give me, like, your Unc moment, though? Like, what's one that you're like, what?
Well, I have in the past, actually it was about a year ago, a guy came in, we brought him in during OTAs, and he goes, man, DeForest, I mean, I remember watching you, I remember watching you when I was, what was it, when I was like 13 or whatever, blah, blah, and I'm like, that's great. Like I just made me feel old.
It's your Unc moment.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Your peak, you look amazing. Or
Thank
did you
you.
lean out a little bit or no?
I try to stay straight on
Same?
the slimmer side.
Yeah,
for sure.
So you don't knock over that scooter. Is
Exactly.
that so you have the same scooter?
Same
I feel
scooter.
like very different defense though.
Yeah.
29th last year. You don't like that
Yeah.
number, I can
No.
tell. I'm going to say
No.
it so it agitates you a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the goal for DeForest Buckner in this year's defense?
No, yeah, I mean, we want to be a top 5 defense. You know what I mean? When you turn the film on, we want teams to see, all 11 guys on the screen flying around, making plays, feeling the energy pop off of the film and everything when you're watching it. So, we got a lot to prove this year, and bringing in Lou has been great for all of us.
What's that first conversation with Lou? Take me back.
Oh, no BS.
Your first impression?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
just no BS. You know what I mean? He just doesn't sugarcoat anybody, anything. He doesn't let anything slide. There's a certain standard, and we all have to uphold that standard. And, I mean, it's been great. I've been loving it. I mean, he'll get on. It doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter if it's the lowest guy on the totem pole. I mean, everybody he's going to shoot it to him straight.
How's your foot? Shoot me straight.
Oh.
Lou
feels
Anarumo
good.
me.
Huh?
You suffered a bit of an injury?
Yeah. For sure. I feel great.
They both look fine, the same
They both
size.
look good. We're
you
good.
Feel great, close
Yeah.
to okay, I'm just a that people want to know. You're a big part of this. Okay, since your rookie year, you've recorded the most tackles by a DT, over 100 more than the next closest guy,
Yeah.
Buckner. And it's not just the size. It's not just the athleticism. It's this thing you have that I watch. Like you have this instinct to sort of attack people.
Yeah.
How do you make it look so easy? How would you describe it for a 5-year-old?
I guess instinct. You know what I mean? When you're out there and you get the flow of the game, you see what the offense is running, and obviously they start running a lot of the same plays over and over again, what's been working for them or whatever that is, or their, kind of their, I guess, their go-to plays. And, as you're going along, you start feeling it. You start reading the offensive linemen's, their demeanor and little things like that. And obviously watching film, certain formations that come out in, personnel, and, that allows me to play quick, a step quicker.
Okay, so I feel like you're happy, you're satisfied with this Coach Lou thing. Are you two in lockstep texting, stuff like that? Like do you feel like a coach out there?
Yeah, I mean, lately for sure I've been, putting on that little player coach hat, you know what I'm saying, when I'm out there helping some of the guys, if I see something, or even the young guys when we're going through individual drills, or if I see something, when they're out there on the field, little things that can help them and everything like that. So, when everybody's doing well, when I'm doing well, the team's doing well. So
what do you think the biggest change will be this season from last season because of Lou?
I think just the
What
energy.
does your instinct tell you? Oh, the energy.
The energy, yeah, you know what I mean? When guys are making plays, everybody's celebrating. I mean, that was one of the biggest things that he told us too. When I see a big play, I want all you guys to be celebrating each other. Make sure you guys got your celebrations ready, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's been great. And just the standard, like I said before, I mean, he doesn't waver from his standard, from all phases of the defense, and, all the guys are going in, kind of walking on eggshells going into meetings like, okay, you know what I mean? I made sure I did this today.
I would love that,
saying?
though, did
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not for
definitely.
everybody,
Yeah.
but it's what you need to have a great defense.
For sure.
I
Yeah.
love that. You talked about celebrating. Is that why he brought in Cam Bynum?
And,
Was that the one?
that was a package
We need
deal.
a guy who celebrates on this team.
No,
I mean,
that was a
really.
package deal. Cam's hell of a player, and on top of that, he brings a lot of energy with the celebrations and everything. You saw that last year, what he was able to do with that defense in Minnesota. So we're definitely going to have a lot of showtime.
Ward.
Yeah, Mooney. Yeah, he's a lockdown corner. I mean, he's been great since he stepped in the league, and just to see, just having that feeling of one side of the field shut down. I mean, that's great for everybody, and it like Pitt was saying, it makes everybody on the offensive side better. You know what I mean? It makes the the receivers work on the releases a little better, you know, and stuff like that. So he's just making everyone better around him.
You said top 5 defense. That would be quite a turnaround.
Yeah.
From 29. Can you just tell me a little bit more about what your role is in that? Your goals. Your numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Your presence. I think your leadership, which it sounds like you're taking on more of a leadership role.
Yeah.
Can you just sort of tell me how you're going to get this defense there?
Yeah. I mean, you know, Grove and I always say it all the time up front, like it starts with us. We set the tone, and, you know, going into every game, we got to make sure we set the tone early and often, and that's kind of what I'm going into this year. Obviously, that's what I try to go into every year, and also obviously consistently being a problem, you know, for the quarterback or for the running back or whatever it is, just continuing to do my job at a high level.
Well, you have 2 quarterbacks. Lucky you. 2
Yeah.
quarterbacks to plan for, to get to know, one that you know very well, one new addition. What's your takeaway? What's your Instagram caption of this quarterback competition?
No, I mean, they're competing. And that's the biggest thing, you know. They came in both prepared, ready to go. You know, they're working together. You know, they celebrate each other, you know, even though they're in competition, and that's what, you know, that's what you love to see, you know what I mean? Healthy competition, and you know, they're both getting equal reps, and you know, I mean, at the end of the day, the coaches are going to make the decision, and the team's going to rally behind whoever it is. But we all know whoever that next guy is, you know, we know he's going to stay ready. So I mean, shouldn't be a problem moving forward.
Shouldn't be a problem moving forward.
Yeah.
For you, I always like to think of the positive in something, right? Like, cause it's like what's the benefit of having a quarterback competition, right? From your perspective, defensively, what's the benefit? Like, what's the plus for you guys to have this going on and still not having a starter named?
No, yeah. I mean, we get to see, obviously, 2 different guys, 2 different looks. I mean, obviously, they have similar play styles. You know, obviously, DJ can still run the ball and everything like that. So, and, you know, this league, a lot of the quarterbacks are a lot more mobile quarterbacks, you know, this day and age. Nobody's back there being a statue. So it keeps us prepared on our feet, and especially in the passing game, you know, as a D-line, keeping our rush lanes, making sure we have the quarterback contained and not leaving big passing lanes open. So they both provide that for us, and when they roll out, and we know they both have a big arm and they both can make those downfield throws.
But
so
they're different though, right? Like they're not carbon copies, right?
No, definitely not. I mean, they, you know, when you're out there, I mean, DJ, he has a little bit more experience, you know, playing in the league a little bit more. So, you know, there's some things that he probably can pick up, and you know, that you got to kind of be a little bit more silent with or whatever it is. And you know, AR, I mean, he's doing a really good job with picking up blitzes and stuff like that in practice and stuff like that. So they're both a little different, but you know, similar in the same way.
I don't want to make it sound like you're an unk. I'm feeding into the unk vibes. I don't want to be patronizing about like what you're proud of with Anthony Richardson, but what have you noticed that's maybe been hasn't been noticeable before bringing in this competition?
Yeah, just his sense of urgency. You know what I mean? You know, just the way he responded to having a quarterback competition. You know what I mean? He was open to it, and he was ready for it, and you can tell, you know, when he got back, and the camp that he's been able to put together. So I mean, it's been fun to see.
Who's the human smelling salt on this team?
The human smelling salt. I mean, I'd probably say myself. Well, that's one of them. And
you're the energy guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, I mean,
it's you,
Zaire. I mean, we got a couple of us, but
you don't want to say Zaire. I love it. Yeah. Why don't you want to give it to Zaire?
No. I mean, I was thinking more of the whole smelling salt situation that we had going on.
Tell me what we thought. Listen, I was with Levante David the day it broke. Him and Baker, who were like the poster boys for the poster men for this for this thing. I was like joking. I didn't realize how important it was to y'all.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But luckily it's like not a thing. But what were your thoughts? Like what was
I mean, initially I was like, man, I'm going to year 10. I might have to retire after this.
That's what Levante said. He goes, I'm 14 years in. Bye.
No, yeah. But I mean, you know, at first we were kind of like, man, we can't do smelling salts anymore. You know what I mean? Kind of gets you awake and ready to go for the next drive. So
is it every drive for you? Like Levante?
It's every drive.
Every drive is crazy.
Every drive for me. Yeah.
You know what I was thinking though? I was like, if this ban is a thing, or like if it whatever, the Colts have an advantage. Want to know why?
Why?
Because I think you guys should just call up St. Elmo's and be like, we need every game that horseradish sinus clearing stuff,
for sure.
and y'all would be a 10 out of 10. That's the advantage the
Definitely,
Colts have on the rest of the league. Okay, perfect. Anything else that I missed? Oh, I would love to hear from you. Just somebody else that I need to be paying attention to as I watch camp today and tomorrow.
Yeah, somebody else you should be paying attention to.
Who's crushing?
I would say Layatu is having a great camp.
Yeah. Show the board. Oh, he had that. He literally had it.
Laiatu's been having a great time. He's been having a great camp. I feel like things have been slowing down, and he's really honing into himself. JT, he's been looking really well as a young guy. Man, I'm just going guys off of my group. So
I didn't notice your hat until right now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the patches on the jerseys, the celebration of Jim Irsay's legacy, week 1, of course, with the Ring of Honor. What has this been like for you and for the team?
No, I mean, obviously, it's a big change. And he left behind a big legacy. I mean, Mr. Irsay was a great man. I mean, he talk about somebody that would take the clothes off his back for somebody. That's the type of person he was, and celebrating his life and hearing a lot of the stories and everything that he's done that I never heard of, or a lot of us haven't heard of. I mean, just the generosity that came from that man was unbelievable, and we talk about it all the time as a team. We want to dedicate this season to him, and we have to win for him, and he just wanted us to be he wanted that winning culture again, and it's this is a start.
I love that, and he's up there rooting for you.
Yeah,
These
definitely.
are little angels in the outfield moment for these Colts. We love it. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Kay.